Hey guys, I don't want y'all to be overwhelmed about this. This is actually quite fun and quite easy. So, we're going to kind of go through this and make sure you understand it. Uh, Remember, arteries always go away from the heart, and veins always come to the heart. Okay, so this right here is called your vena cava. Okay, you have both your superior end of your vena cava and you have your inferior end of your vena cava. Superior means it's coming from the top. All the top things, your head and your arms are all flowing back to the heart. This is the deoxygenated blood. So this is superior and this is inferior. I'm just going to abbreviate it there. Y'all can listen to this time and time again. Both of these come into this chamber right here. You can see the little holes that they come in through. This chamber right here is called, remember, it's called the atrium. Now, atrium is the place where the blood comes in. It's collecting there in the church. It's a room before the sanctuary where it kind of collects. And then when the doors are open, and this is going to be your right atrium. And essentially what happens is all this fills with blood, and then it is pumped into this chamber. And this chamber is the chamber that actually is the pumping action. Whoops, I've got into words here. So let's see if I can turn it a little bit. This is going to be your right because it's on the right side of the patient. Even though it's the left side of your page, it's the right side of the patient. This is called your right ventricle. Okay, got that? So this area right here is called your right ventricle. And then once it comes in here, this ventricle contracts and it pushes pressure on these. There's actually some things that do this, but we're not going to go that detail today. It pushes this valve closed and the blood comes up through this little portal, and this portal is called a tricuspid valve, and we call it the little baby bottom because that's what it looks like. So it goes through there and the blood goes up, and it actually goes two different directions. This goes to the right lung and this to the left lung. Oops, I'm sorry. Which lung and which lung? Y'all should have corrected me. This is to the right lung. And this is to the left lung. Sorry. This is it is a vessel that is going away from the heart. So because of that, it's called an artery. It is called the pulmonary artery because pulmonary means lung. So this is the pulmonary, L-M-O-N-A-R-Y, artery. It is the only artery in the body that carries deoxygenated blood. It's carrying it away from the heart to go to the lungs so it can get oxygenated. Once it's finished in the lungs, the blood from the left lung comes in these vessels, and the blood from the right lung comes in these. Now I'm writing all over myself. These vessels, okay? These four vessels come in here, 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 and here. And they're coming back to the heart. So what are they called? Oh, yes, they're called veins. This is called the pulmonary, all four of these, veins. Okay, got it? And so it comes back into this section right here, and this section right here is called what? It is called the left, because we're on the left side now. The left, what is it? The receiving room. Remember, that's where the brides stand before they go into the sanctuary. It's called the left atrium. Okay. Then it goes down it gets pumped down into this chamber, and this chamber is called the left ventricle. Okay, you can see that. The left ventricle then pumps it out of the heart into the rest of the body. And so it comes in here and then it goes through, remember here's little baby bottoms. So we're going to go through this, and this goes behind the pulmonary and it comes out right here. So this goes into the aorta. A-O-R-T-A. And then the aorta goes down behind the heart and it comes out right here. So this is going to be your descending aorta. And the blood goes that way to the rest of the body, and then the oxygen's taken out of it. It's brought back together, collected till it comes back to here, and you start the cycle all over again. Okay, I think this covers it all. The only thing that I'm not even going to have you do, but just so you know, this is called your myocardium. This is the muscles of the heart are called myo. Okay, and the outermost portion is called the pericardium, and the innermost, this is right here, and then the innermost lining, it's very smooth and shiny, is called the endocardium, which is right here. Okay, I think, yeah, I can see those other ones, yeah. Okay, I think that covers it all. So you've seen the blood come in, you've seen the blood go out. We know that this is the superior and inferior vena cava. This is going to be your right atrium. This is your right ventricle. This is your pulmonary artery. These are your pulmonary veins. This is your left atrium and your left ventricle, which is your major pumping to the rest of your body. Goes out through the aorta. I think that we've covered it all. Just watch this over and over again. Look forward to seeing you next week.